Microsoft, do not do this. This is so bad from a security standpoint. Thanks to Whokeys for sponsoring this video. Now these are OEM Windows keys. That means that you do your own tech support. You're not going to be relying on Microsoft, and they're generally locked to the hardware. We got a coupon code. Click on buy now. Put in coupon code TS25, hit apply, and that price comes down. Now when you compare that to the outrageous prices from Microsoft, you'd have to buy this many times to equal the price of one regular key from Microsoft. As of right now, this Windows 10 Pro key will unlock Windows 11. We also have Windows 10 Home. Windows 11, you can buy it directly, Windows 11 Home, and we have 2 flavors of Office. Once you're finished, all you have to do is click on your user account up here, go to your user center, click on My Purchase Orders, just View Keys and Codes, and you can just copy and paste your key, hit Start, type Activate, click on Activation Settings, paste it in there, click on Next, and you will be activated. So head on over to Whokeys.com to get yourself an OEM Windows key at a price that makes sense. So what has happened? Well, there are certain programs that Microsoft hates so much that they have decided to add them to the Windows Defender list of threats, even though they are not threats. Why is this bad? Well, first off, it takes away your freedom to install whatever you want because Microsoft is trying to tell you what you can and cannot put on your Windows 11 24H2 machine. It's also going to be on older versions of Windows as well. They have added my favorite tweaking tool to the Windows list of bad things, like the Windows Defender list of bad things, and that's ExplorerPatcher. I find ExplorerPatcher to be 1000% necessary because it changes the way the taskbar works, it makes it more functional, makes some things a little more old school, but it just generally demobilifies the Windows 11 operating system. It also works with Windows 10, gives you better options for the system tray. I've made videos on this in the past, but they really don't want you doing that. You know, ExplorerPatcher, it used to mostly rely on old legacy code that was left over in the Windows, operating system. So they would restore older versions of the taskbar and older versions of the system tray flyouts and stuff. They would restore all that. And Windows 11's been getting rid of some of that stuff, so it kind of breaks. And that's the reason that they don't like it, is because, as they update, then people might log into their desktop and just get a black screen. That's fine. Microsoft, give us a warning. That's totally legitimate. Say, hey, warning, this software may break your system. You know what? That's on us. If we want to use it and it breaks stuff and we don't know what we're doing, you should just completely say, sorry, we don't provide any tech support for this. Totally understandable. When you label things viruses that are not viruses, and then people like me have to jump through hoops to allow these things to run, well, that sets up a dangerous situation where in the future, if let's say, I don't think that the people who make ExplorerPatcher are going to be malicious, but let's say that we have a tool or something like this, and they decided, you know what? Microsoft is already labeling us a virus. So people are going in and adding it to the safe list. People are used to adding it to the safe list. And we've developed this relationship where the people download it, add it to the safe list. They don't worry about it being a virus. But in the next version, we could put a keylogger in there and people would add it to the safe list and we would get away with it. And we could put a Bitcoin miner in there and people would add it to the safe list and we could get away with this. And this is all Microsoft's fault. So let me just log in. I've got a brand new copy of Windows 11 24H2 right here, and I'm going to show you what happens when I have to use Edge. I click all these things. This is a brand new copy right here. Jesus Christ, how many things do I have to click? I'm just going to go straight over and get ExplorerPatcher. Right here on GitHub. Right here on GitHub, we've got ExplorerPatcher, and it says, warning, it's going to tell you that they're a virus, blah, blah, blah. But I'm just going to go ahead and download it. We'll see what happens. Yep, see, it's blocked. It's unsafe. So I'm going to go ahead and click on keep up here. So keep. It's like, are you sure? It's making me jump through all these hoops. Keep it anyway. It's not unsafe. All right, then we're going to go ahead and the threats found. All right, so what threats are found? Yep, there. Won't even let me install it. It's telling me threats found. But this is actually not a threat. So in order to install this, what I have to do is I need to copy this. I need to hit start. Type PowerShell. I'm going to hold Control and Shift and click on this, and it's going to open up as administrator. And then I'm going to paste all these commands in there, and it's adding all of this stuff to the safe list. So here we go. It's like, yep, do you want to add this to the safe list? Yep, let's do it. Now let's try to install that again. Wow, it's really fighting me this time. I may have to turn off my active protection. All right, I have to come over here and all these threats. See, it says it's a hack tool. ExplorerPatcher, a hack tool. It's not a virus, it is a hack tool. Now, to be fair, this is not even a hack tool. This is just a tweaking program. It's not even hacking. It's just tweaking and restoring functionality. So yeah, actions, such a pain. Allow, actions, allow. So let's see what that works. It's a high threat detected, just a hack tool. Potentially has unwanted behavior. I will be the judge on what is wanted and what is unwanted, Microsoft. Worse than a frat boy at a party. This one, sure, why not? This red thing, perfect. That's ugly. What is that thing? I'm in a purple mode though. There, good, just nothing. Shape of nothing. Open file. All right, malicious file. Yep, run it anyway. Yes, finally it installed. So I had to add all that stuff to the thing. I had to go in and add everything, tell it was safe. And now it is installed. So there it is, finally installed. Now I can click over here and click on properties. And oh my God, it's beautiful. We can change to a Windows 10 style start menu. I love the fact that it's not as thick. So yeah, that's it. And now we can actually customize our windows. And they've done some things like making the ExplorerPatcher version of the Windows 10 taskbar. So now we're not going to be reliant on legacy code. So that was a lot of trouble to install something that I know is not a virus. So the way they did this before was when you just clicked on the thing, it was like, sorry, this is a bad thing. We don't want you to install this. But it didn't do all the rigmarole with, Windows Defender and all the flags and all the like, hey, this is a malicious tool. It didn't do all that nonsense. It just said, you shouldn't install this. And then if you wanted to install it, all you had to do is simply rename the exe file and it would just completely install. I understand, you're worried that people are going to, mess up their desktop or whatever, but I'm going to run this on my copy of Windows. There is no doubt about it. 100%. I may have to continue to run the old version just to make sure, I'm always going to wait a few weeks before I click that update just to see, hey, is there any reports of it being bad or whatever? So, yeah, I'm going to wait a few weeks before I upgrade just to make sure it's not a virus. But now I've got it, it's all added to my safe list now. So if they put a virus in there, that puts me in danger. That puts a ton of people in real danger because we are trusting something and we shouldn't have to do it this way. Think up something else, Microsoft. People who are working on ExplorerPatcher, thanks very much for ExplorerPatcher. It's awesome. And keep doing what you're doing where, you come in here and you add the Windows 10 ExplorerPatcher version of the taskbar instead of having to rely on the legacy stuff, because Windows 10, the taskbar is removed now. So you don't have access to that anymore. But since we have this, we can do all kinds of awesome stuff. Taskbar settings. I'm starting to feel better already. So that's it. That's just my little rant about that. This video is mostly to the people at Microsoft. I can't believe you've done this. Please, please, please don't do this. It's stupid. It's dangerous. Anyway, all right. In the next video, I'm going to show you why this new version of ExplorerPatcher is a game changer. I hate that phrase. I'm going to show you why this version of ExplorerPatcher is a big deal. It really makes Windows 11 much, much better, and it works on 24H2 almost fully. So stay tuned for the next video where I go through the updates here with ExplorerPatcher and we talk about how awesome it is here with Windows 24H2. If you guys sick of Windows and you've gone on over to Linux, we still have half price on our mouse pads, and I think we have the coolest Tux in the business right there. God, that is a pixelated version of Tux, but I think we got the coolest one in the business. It'll be $10 after you use our coupon code right now, which is Happy Mouse. It'll be Happy Mouse on that mouse pad, gaming grade Surface. Premium rubber on the bottom, just like you like it. So head on over to epicpants.com. I'm also going to add a few more things down here. I got some laptops and some other little computers to add to the bottom here. Just use stuff from the closet that I want to clear off the shelves. So head over to epicpants.com and I'll see you in the comments.